So what I'm learning is I'm an all or nothing kind of person, and I know I place a lot on habits and disciplines and being consistent and how I promise a lot of things to myself, and sometimes I keep them, sometimes I don't, sometimes I keep them for a period of time, sometimes I don't. I know what I want, I know who I want to be, sometimes I don't follow that, and hey, sometimes you don't have to follow me because I do say a lot, I do repeat myself, I'm always gonna be on a journey of growth, and that's just what I want. So, like, you don't, like, if, yes, there will be a lot of failures, and Olive, what are you doing? Oh, her nail's stuck in the thing. I should probably help her. Olive, I got you. I got you, Olive. All right. So, urges. I'm getting urges again. And here's how my brain goes. When it stops doing my positive habits, when I stop feeling like I'm growing and getting better and getting healthier and getting more fitness, when I feel myself stagnant, when I feel myself not constantly moving forward, then I get urges to want to PMO, hook up, watch more Netflix, spend more time on my phone. Everything that everything that isn't worthwhile in the long run. It really erodes my self-esteem and lowers it, and negative thoughts, more negative thoughts tend to pop up, which that can escalate into sometimes I don't trust myself in this journey. Like, doesn't matter how far I've gone, if I'm not constantly moving forward, I will fail. I will. I know it. Like, if I don't get a good streak going of my miles and push-ups, and if I just keep yo-yoing, like up and down and up and down, a relapse is inevitable. And 365 days is a long time. And I know it's just a number. And I do want this for life. But like I'm saying, I don't know. I'm a man. I will always get triggered. I will always have urges. Am I acting on those urges though? No, in a sense. Like I'm still not releasing. I'm still not fapping, any of that. But it's hard, man. It's just not easy. Cause I feel that sexual. I don't know. It's not even the sexual tension. It's the mind. The mind wanting to go back. It always wants to go back. It always wants that instant gratification. And then sometimes I trick my mind and I go in the future to, like, if I did bust, if I did hook up, if I did PMO, how would I feel? And I know I would regret it. I know I would have to come on here and say I failed. I know that I would take a week or so off because I just starting over 0 to 365 days. That's a long time. And I've already gone 3/4 of the way, or I don't know, not even, maybe longer than 3/4. So it's been a journey. It has been a journey. And Would I have liked it to be a better journey of more consistent habits along with the NoFap? Yeah, I would. I'd like the rest of the streak to be however many days left to have meditation, reading, and just accomplishments. But just staying away from that stuff and not doing that, that's a that's a good first step, and I'm definitely grateful for it, because it's not any man to consciously not want to release or give himself that pleasure. It's really like, it really does something to you, like mentally, physically as well. Like you feel like a beast. You're like, whew, I'm overcoming these hard urges that really want to make me go backwards, and I'm not doing it. Then hey, eventually I can do anything. I can get in the best shape of my life. I can get financially free. I can just, like, sky's the limit once we master that sexual desire, I think. I don't know. It's just me. I know there's a lot of successful people that also release and bust and have relationships, and but people can always get better by getting rid of pleasures. Pleasure is ultimately not lasting. No pleasure is everlasting. The only pleasure that's lasting, I would say, is going against that friction, that desire to bust. You get like a little bit of gratification right there. Or if you run when you don't feel like running, afterwards you feel a sense of like confidence. And why am I on this journey of doing things I don't want to do and self-sabotaging myself? Like, ultimately, my mind has always been weak. It's always chased self-pleasures. It's always, it's just been weak. It's so, whenever it's thought about relapsing, it's relapsed. It's never overcome really any hardships. And I've always had this voice in the back of my mind that's just curious. Where could I be if I just went all in? If I just didn't waste any time? And yes, I'm wasting time, and yes, and it affects me. It really does. Yeah, I've learned so much on this journey, but there's always so much more to learn. And the uncomfortableness around people, that's pretty much gone. Even though I'm comfortable being by myself, but when I am around people, I'm just like, there's not that sense of shame or sense of anxiety. I don't know. That completely went away over the years. Eye contact, like I make it a point. I make it a point to like stare at someone right in the eye as I'm talking to them, or as they're talking to me. And what else has happened? People have opened up to me about just some deep topics, and I'm always there. People trust me to just talk about some deep stuff, and I'm always there for people. And what else has happened? Yes, I've gone up and down with my habits. That's really the next step. Is my miles, my push-ups, my pull-ups. That really needs to happen, because that's what's going to give me the energy to keep moving forward. Anyways, I just wanted to say I've got urges, 200 some days, I don't know. And And I just like, I don't want to relapse. If I do relapse, I'll say it. Will I start over with the 365-day goal? Whew, that would suck. That would suck. But I guess I would. This would be a NoFap channel until I hit a year mark. Would I go on a binge and just say screw it? I'm just gonna enjoy this self-pleasure for the time being until I get back on NoFap? I don't think so, because after the first bust, like purposeful bust, not wet dreams, you're just like, it's never worth it. It's like it never is worth it, in my opinion. It really isn't. Because it's like, I don't know, people talk about living a balanced life, right? Like you can have junk food every now and then, or sweets every now and then, or watch Netflix every now and then. But if that Netflix isn't earned, if you haven't done the hard thing first to earn that Netflix or junk food, the junk food is just like, so I got takeout a while ago, which goes against my vegan diet. I got this Salvadorian chicken, steak, I got a dessert thing, and I'm just like, every time I go against my word, it isn't the action itself that makes me feel bad, it's the going against my word that feels bad. Like if I were to relapse, I'm sure not busting a nut for however many days, that wouldn't affect me, but the mental, just going against my word affects me the most in this journey. And I promised some ambitious stuff, and it's because I know I can achieve it. I know eventually I will get there. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of when I decide to fully go all in and dial in. I know greatness is possible. And greatness to me is not necessarily achieving the goals, but creating a lifestyle, a disciplined lifestyle that never ends. That many people looking from the outside world in will not understand. But yeah, still snow on the ground, ice, that might play a part with me not wanting to go outside and get my miles in lately, or even the ice bath. But, whew, yeah, life's good. I can't complain though. I've got each day opportunity to grow. Every day is presented with an opportunity to grow. And I rambled. 13 minutes in. Peace. I just want to let you know that I get urges even on these days, and it's tough. So you're not alone.